Hi, Taylor Ham, 24/7 Sports, out here in New Orleans, visiting with Warren Easton, senior wide receiver Clyde Chriss. Clyde, you guys off to a pretty good start here, your senior season. Can you kind of just explain us the goals that you set for yourself heading into this year and where you're at so far in the season?
The goals I had for myself was to just, grind hard and lead my team by example, lead all the young dudes, let them know, that, this is the way that you could be successful.
You had some big shoes to fill this season with Lefty gone, some other guys obviously that have kind of paved the way for you. Can you kind of just talk about stepping up into that leadership role and how you feel like you're doing so far with that?
Yeah, it was big shoes to fill, but I knew that, as long as I learned everything from them, so all that I had to do was just teach it. It's like a repeated process, I learn it, then I teach it, So it wasn't really like a hard task,
Yeah, what were some of the things that Tyron and Lefty kind of, they taught you and just kind of encouraged you to do in their absence as they moved on to the next level?
Just when you hit with difficulty, just don't give up, Just always try your best to get through whatever you're going through, because there's people who have better days than you.
How do you feel about your teammates? Obviously, Deshaun's gotten a little bit of playing time. So is Tyron. What have they told you about the college life so far and just adequating to, just the college regimen? Because that can be a tough transition for young guys.
It's not just, what me seeing them, it's just telling me I need to be humble, It might not, you might not play at the beginning of your, at the start of it, but you just have to be humble and be patient and know that your time will come.
Talk to us about the recruiting process right now, where you're at. We know the schools that are involved with you. I mean, Texas A&M, LSU, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State. There's quite a few other schools that are involved, but where are you at right now in the process and who's sticking out?
I'm liking Texas Tech and Ole Miss and Texas A&M a lot, But I still have my top 6, I haven't decided yet which one I would like to go to, but I still look at them all. I give them all the same respect.
What's your schedule look like in terms of maybe getting out to some games, finally getting to see some college atmosphere?
I'm supposed to be doing that for this week, so.
Where are you going?
No, we supposed to be scheduling all that this week.
Gotcha. What are some key spots that you need to hit before you can make a decision?
I need to go to Ole Miss again, and I need to go to Texas Tech.
When do you plan on, maybe getting out to Texas Tech or Ole Miss? I know you guys are obviously playing tomorrow night. Any plans maybe getting somewhere this weekend or the next few weekends?
Probably the next few weekends. Probably not this weekend, but probably the next few weekends I'll be down somewhere.
Okay. Another school we know you've been high on for a while is Texas A&M. What's the latest with your relationship with Coach Moorhead, Coach Sumlin, those guys?
Our relationship is good. Texas A&M was my first offer, so they always have a place in my heart. So I still keep my eyes open to them. I like the program. I like what they're doing. I like what they're becoming. I like how they use their receivers. It's a great program to be.
Now, you were thinking about making an early commitment, maybe possibly to those guys at the Calvary game. What maybe made you want to take some more time and actually look at the process a little bit longer?
I felt like I was rushing it. I felt like I was doing what everybody else wanted instead of doing what I wanted. So I just felt like I needed to take some more time and give it some more thought.
How often do you talk to Coach Moorhead?
I talk to Coach Moorhead a lot. Me and Coach Moorhead built relationships from the time that he became the Texas A&M receiving coach. He seen the interest in me from the time that he stepped on board, so we built a relationship from there.
Now, you guys talk on Twitter just about every day. What's he telling you about the program and how you could potentially fit in there?
He's just telling me that I fit good in this program. I'm what he wants, and that I could succeed in this program, and that he'll do the best to get me to the league. Some more thought.
What's going on with Ole Miss and Texas Tech right now? We haven't heard you talk about those guys a whole lot, but Texas Tech off to a hot start. They beat Arkansas, almost beat TCU last weekend in a heartbreaker there. But what are the latest with the Rebels and the Red Raiders right now?
The Rebels, I don't hear a lot from them really, but I hear me and Coach Harriet, we talk from now and on. We talk from time to time. So I still me and him still have a good relationship. And Texas Tech, me and Coach Kevin Curry, we have a great relationship. I like Texas Tech a lot. And he looks out for me. He looks out for me. And he just excited to get me up there.
Great. What's your ideal timeline for a decision at this point?
Probably close to the end of the season.
Good deal. Well, we appreciate the time, Clyde.
Thank you.
Yep.